I boarded 890J that traveled to Crusader in order to take part in a boxing match worth 10 million UACs. Yes, 10 million. And the loser? Well, we don't talk about the losers. How do you guys think I did? Oh yes, I also find myself a space girlfriend. But let me tell you the full story. It all started very innocent, as all our Star Citizen's adventures start. I logged into the game after months and just wanted to have a little bit of fun flying my bellowed 600i, looking at its sexy curves. And to visit some caves with it. Don't ask me why, I just felt like it. However, there was this guy, theBloodrone, in the chat that was inviting people to take part in a boxing match, fighting for 10 million UACs for the first place, 6 million for the second place, and 3 million for the third one. Everyone else taking part will also get 500,000 upfront for taking part, and the 2 bodyguards that could hire for the event got paid 1 million UACs each. I thought, what the hell? You don't get to fight in space boxing match every day, and I wouldn't make more money doing anything else either. 500,000 upfront? Sign me up. But even before I reached Lorville for the meetup in the Hangar 1, I must have looked suspicious to the local security and then checked my ship for contraband.
Please come to an immediate halt and hold for your vessel to be scanned.
Me, being exemplary law-abiding citizen, I had nothing on me that could get me into trouble and was sent on my way just as quick.
Everything checks out. Feel free to go.
I landed, meet up with the guy and others taking part that were present, bowed down, and took a selfie with the 890J. Then, my first steps were going into the bar to see whether there may be added some whiskey for me to drink there whilst waiting. Nope. But then I took the role of bartender upon myself and started to offer refreshings to the people on board. We all have warmed up to each other, and soon we ended up together in the spa area, enjoying ourselves. This is where I met my new space girlfriend, who is still not aware of that fact, but that is okay. And I totally didn't follow her around and try to seduce her with my charm. Okay, I did what every other man does in real life. I started to offer her gifts like a mad lad, trying to win her over. It took a while, but she accepted my clause, and then the deal was sealed in my head. She was my space bitch from now on. More people were not joining up just yet, and we decided that the rest can meet up with us at the location of the boxing match happening, on Crusader. Which was, by the way, my idea, due to the epic background we get to look at whilst waiting for the other people to meet up. A lot better view than inside of the Lord Will's hangar. But then the captain didn't park it properly, and I decided to take matters into my own hands and give us the views this location deserved. Then I sat in the observatory area, and happy with the new view, I felt really good about myself. However, then the ship started to turn around, to my annoyance, and I ventured into the bridge again to see who was the idiot ruining our view. To my horror, there was no one in the captain's chair, and I realized it was me who was the idiot, shutting off the engines this close to the Crusader, who started to pull us in with his own gravity. I quickly jumped back into the pilot's chair and took us back into the orbit, out of the gravity well. Once I was happy with the new position, I shut off the engines again. It was fine this time around. Soon, new people were joining up, providing us with epic views from the viewing gallery on mid-floor. And once we were all together, we went to have a final dinner before venturing into the boxing ring. Rules were set. Non-combatants have to be on the balcony above, with only the security guards and the combatants being on the vehicle's hangar floor. No special attacks, no armor on. My clothes didn't count, so I didn't have to feel like a space beggar, and soon the first fight was under the way, with me being the first contestant being called into the ring. I had no expectations of winning. This was my first time boxing in Star Citizen, and mind you, nothing you see here was scripted. I simply recorded my gaming session with nobody present being aware that I am doing so. The match started. And I won. I fucking won. I have beaten Celester, and I realize I will be fighting for 3 million USCs for the third place at the very minimum. The pressure was increasing. Next match, JS2XD versus Pepsi. Pepsi won, and to my surprise I was called into the next match, fighting my girlfriend, Suzushi. She took no quarters with me and nearly knocked me out 3 times before I got her. I felt bad. But now I knew I'm 6 millions in pocket more, at the very least, fighting in the finale. The next fight was THC Black Mamba versus Pepsi, with me nearly betting my money on Pepsi, just as he got knocked out. Then we had a commercial break, so I decided to enjoy the view I have set up for us and to check out the parked ship on the opposite side. I have brought my drink with me as we learned the third fight was about to take place between my beautiful space girlfriend Suzuki and Pepsi. Pepsi won, putting even more pressure on me to win the big buck so I can prove myself as worthy boyfriend. On to the epic final. Since this was the final, the hangar platform was lowered down and me and THC Black Mamba fought for the 10 million USCs. It wasn't meant to be. But you know what? I still make 6.5 million. 6 million for the second place and 500,000 for the participation. I had a ton of good fun and make new friends. Something I love about Startisan the most. A story like this I have pretty much every single gaming session. I just not always record. And really never edit. So if you like this video, let me know. I will make more of them. I don't plan to quit Startisan anytime soon. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it. Anyway, I wasn't quite ready to call it quits. I invited them all onto after party. Some people joined and we planned to trash the local Horizon bar before we learned that NPCs are gone. Lol. We enjoyed some views, sat in the outside patio, and then I suggested to visit the shop as well and get them all properly dressed before crashing New Babbage bars, preparing for dance sessions in their mud clubs. Once we were all ready, we jumped into something a bit more faster and head out to show people of New Babbage how rich spaceboxing superstars partying until passing out. But once again, it wasn't meant to be. In all good Star Citizen fashion, I fell out through the ship when leaving the seat whilst in quantum travel. Instead of visiting New Babbage clubs, I ended up in Maria's Pure of Heart Hospital in Lorville, my hometown.
A visionary in her generosity and a philanthropic inspiration to the millions of lives she's touched, this hospital is proud to be named after the unparalleled Maria Hurston. To honor her work and her memory, we will be sharing select excerpts from her seminal work, Dynamics of a Mindful Life, throughout the day.
Maybe next time then. And Suzuki, call me babe.